What's going on, guys? It's your boy Crypto Mikkel here, coming today with a news update video. Kind of a little bit of a teaser that I left the other day in the CM Designs community about the X16R V2 algorithm that I am testing, but it's not Ravencoin. And of course brought to you today by CryptoMikkelDesigns.com, guys. Go here, get your awesome swag like this hat and a lot of the other awesome stuff that I have on that store. Currently do not have any PC equipment listed on there due to some stuff that I am still trying to work out with Shopify, but you are gladly able to pay in Bitcoin, Doge, Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, and Vertcoin. It does not show Vertcoin or Ethereum Classic on. They don't have like a ticker for the actual lower, the header, the footer. So can't do that. But you can also pay with PayPal and Venmo, and with PayPal you can use all of your credits providers. So you can still get your awesome swag at any price. But if you pay with Vertcoin, you actually get a discount. What? Just saying. So, anyways, guys, after that we have the meetup coming up this weekend, Saturday, the Yin Global Meetup in Oklahoma City, located at Topgolf. So if you are watching my channel or subscribe to me or anything, it would be great to see you. Apparently we have around 9 or so people showing up, so it'd be interesting to see who all they are and who all is watching my channel. And it would be fantastic, guys. Show up, say what's up. Awesome crypto stuff that we are going to be giving away, some Yin swag, along with some other great awesome prizes. And of course the Yin communities, guys, the CM Designs community that I have built here, this is where I will have this video posted. So for 2 days you actually be able to see it here before you see it on YouTube. Yeah, because that's what we're trying to do. This is where I had mentioned the teaser at right here. I was mining some of this the other day, giving it a good test run. And X16R right there. I was using 14.2 T-Rex miner at the time, but that is not the case anymore. They have released 14.4, so we are now using 14.4, which you'll see later. Even on the Windows, I have on there too, because I'll show you how to set it up on Hive OS, and then I'll show you how to set it up on Windows. And on Windows I'll cover setting up the wallet. So here we are, guys. Hexacoin. So they used to be on the X16R algorithm, but they decided to fork before Ravencoin and get on X16R V2, which is really the reason why I was playing with the coin, was to kind of test out how V2 was really playing with graphics cards without being on testnet. This coin is not listed on an exchange, so this is not financial advice, not mining advice, but it's not on an exchange. It does have a Qt wallet, which I do approve. It has a pretty nice Qt wallet. It's based off of Ravencoin, so that's kind of where it comes from. Even the coin's Qt wallet looks kind of like Ravencoin's. So just heads up on that. They aren't on an exchange, so you cannot sell them currently, but this is just speculative, and I was really just playing with the X16R V2 algorithm. So it was fun. I tested with it. It tests a little differently. I like it. It did really well with the 1080 on Windows. I was getting better mega hashes than I was with Raven. On using just my regular Raven overclock, I was getting a better hash rate, so it's good. It only added in the Tiger algorithm to the Tiger algorithm into X16R, because there's 16 randomly generated algorithms. So the version 2, they added in the Tiger algorithm. So you can download their core wallets from right here on the releases from this Medium post that I will have in the link description below. The pools, here are the pools that are available for this coin. I was using the GOS.cx pool. They're located here in the US, so it has a good ping time, which is everything. So Pexacoin recently forked to the new X16R v2 algorithm. If you have not already done so, head over to the GitHub and download the latest wallet version. With the recent fork to the new algorithm, this helped move the coin towards the positive direction, combating ASICs. There are no current evidence to suggest ASICs have touched Pexacoin at this time. However, they're not serious. This is the complete solution. So, they don't think this is a forever fix. So, it is what it is. But here is the miner that I was using, the 14.2 beta miner for T-Rex, which they have now released the newer version, so you don't need to download this anymore. So you can check that out. Their Pexacoin is there. Here is their website. Just, creating beautiful solutions for the crypto world, leveling the playing fields, and decentralizing your money. That's their go-to slogan. So they say, get started with Pexa. The Pexacoin supports the Pexa Digital Application Suite, and all Pexa Digital applications will accept Pexacoin as a payment for their services. We're excited to bring that to the light of the plethora of projects that we have solutions for. So this is an interesting project. It's real speculative. The coins, it's not on an exchange, so you can't sell it, all the typical spiel. But it was mainly just for testing the algorithm itself, because I wanted to see how the new V2 was playing with overclocks that I was using with Ravencoin. So we will go ahead and hop on over here. So I already have my shell open. So we're going to switch over here to the flight sheets page, and you're going to click on the create the new coin. So we're going to do Pexa. So they don't have a ticker logo, but Pexa. Add a wallet. We'll do I made a wallet, so the Let's Mine wallet. This is the wallet that you will see me setting up in the Windows tutorial that I will have at the end of the video. I will add that in from my Windows rig. So that's the thing. Let's Mine. The pool we're going to select, they have the GOS CX, so you can go ahead and click the US part of the pool. Click your miner. Your only available miner for T-Rex miner is current. And so make sure you're on the latest, which is using the 14.4 CUDA drivers, CUDA 10 drivers. So boom, that's really all you should need if it is set up correctly. I had the other way set up differently, so I don't know that 36.38. So that is the Pexacoin port. So we go ahead and create the flight sheet, and then we can go over here to the workers page and click on the NVIDIA rig. Go to flight sheets and go ahead and click the little rocket right there next to the Pexacoins. So it is booting up the miner. We will head to the overview, and rig has been applied. So we get into the miner here inside the shell in a box that Hive provides you, which if you don't know how to get into it, is right here, remote access, and go to shell in a box. Click that and it'll bring up the new window for you to get into, and away we are. So looks like we're putting down 26 mega hashes straight out of the box. I don't know what overclock we're using. Looks like we're using stock, just regular default overclock. Yeah. So we'll let that mine there for a second, because it, 5-minute averages on Raven, so this still applies the same. So we'll pause and we will see how that goes. We are back. Here is the 5-minute average for You know, on Ravencoin, you have to have, it usually averages about 5 amps for your hash rate to be an average, because the 16 algorithms, you know, your hash rate just jumps up and down constantly. It's never the same. So the same still applies with V2, since they've updated things, and we're getting a solid, you know, between the 20s, mid 20s to, you know, low mid teens. 15 to 20 mega hashes total. Per card, you see we're getting about 12 mega hashes on the GTX 1066 gig, and the EVGA 1050 Ti is only getting 7,000 kilo hashes. It's not even getting a mega hash. So we will go ahead and come back in here. Now let's go ahead and set the default overclock settings that I have for Raven, and we'll see how that does. We are back at the 5-minute mark after we have applied the overclock settings that I use for Ravencoin onto the X16R V2 algorithm, and as you can see, it's significantly better. You're looking at low 20s to mid to high 20s. I've seen 25, 26s. You know, the 1050 Ti is almost pushing an actual 1 mega hash on X16R V2, which is kind of a bummer, seeing that card's not going to be very great on there. It was at least somewhat better on Raven, but it's not so much better on X16R V2. Granted, this isn't exactly Raven, so things are probably a little different, but as a good rough estimate and test, that's kind of what I was going for. So as you can see, it's still running pretty solid, and I had it running the other day and it was running pretty good. You can see it was still doing pretty well here towards the end, but we're averaging a little bit higher mega hash and a little bit lower on the wattage, and still doing that. So that's awesome. Now we will switch over to see what it'll be like setting up the Core Qt wallet for Windows, and setting up T-Rex Miner 14.4 on Windows as well as overclocking the miner from stock to my Raven settings on Windows. So here we are in Windows, trying to get the Pexacoin Core wallet installed, and as well as we're going to do the T-Rex miner here in a second. But first, on github.com/Pexacoin, you're going to go ahead to the Core releases, get the newest updated version of the Core, which right now happens to be 1.5.2 on Windows. If you're running Windows, if you're doing Linux, then do the other version. So go ahead and put this file into wherever you're going to be extracting it into. You know, wherever you want to put your Core wallet. This is just for the testing. So here we go. So while that's going, we're going to go ahead and grab the new T-Rex miner, which is 14.4. When I was first testing out the algorithm, it was on 14.2, which is a beta algorithm, or beta testing miner. So now we're on the newer one, and it has a cool new feature where it's going to auto switch mining algorithm from X16 to X16R V2 when that happens, which is pretty cool. So no longer am I going to use the 14.2, going to use the 14.4 miner in order to run this. So go ahead and extract the Pexa Core wallet into wherever the folder that you put it in. Just click extract all and do it. It does it for you. So here we are in Pexa. Go to Pexa bin and then go down to Pexa-Qt. So turn on the wallet. Of course, Windows is going to protect you. Go figure. It's not protecting you. They're trying to keep you from getting them coins, bruh. So here we are waiting for the Pexa-Qt to run up. Make sure you can use the custom data place or the default whichever is more convenient. So there's Windows Defender, of course, trying to block it out again. 2 for 2. So there we go. And now the wallet is up and running. So make sure you head into options, enable the coin control features, as well as minimize on close and on that. So that way it minimizes all the way down in case you accidentally close it. It just goes all the way down into your task manager. Makes it easy. So while we're waiting for that, we'll go ahead and install, get T-Rex Miner going up and running. Go and close out of this, and let's go ahead and open 14.4. Extract all. And now that we copy this, we can just paste the. We can copy this. We can just paste it to make it a little bit easier to make the new batch file, since it uses some of the same preferences. Because we're going to use the same pool. Just go ahead and erase this, and then change from Raven to Pexa. And we will edit the file. And of course, it's run anyway. And we're going to change the wallet address once the wallet finishes. We'll do the wallet address. So we're going to change the EU first to US, because they do have a US pool. And change the 3637 to 3638, which is Pexacoin according to the pool. Just to double check, we'll head to the pool, just that way we can see the just to double check, triple check, right? You know. And so we'll go ahead and copy this and paste. So now we are on the pool, and so we're going to scroll down here, and as you can see, Pexacoin, click that, and it tells you all the information that's going on with Pexa currently on their pool. Scroll down here again, and we'll see Pexacoin's port number is 3638, which is what we have here. So we know we are good to go. Go ahead and check the wallet, and then we'll pause real quick. And boom, the wallet's done. Crazy how that works, right? So here's the Pexacoin wallet. So we'll go ahead and create a new receiving address that we can use to put into the miner. Same receiving address that we used earlier in the Hive OS tutorial. So we'll just name it Let's Mine, just for testing purposes. And click OK. Go ahead and copy the address, not the label, the address. Don't forget to encrypt your wallet, guys. Give it a private key. So here we are. We're going to go ahead and copy. We already copied it, so we'll paste the Pexacoin address. Go ahead and save. Now we will go ahead and run the Pexacoin, or the Pexa bat file from T-Rex 14.4. So following the same protocol as Raven did, it does take at least 5 minutes before your hash rate is at least somewhat stable. It's never truly stable because of all the algorithm changes. So fresh out of the box, at 87% power, it was pushing about 18.49 mega hashes. That was stock, fresh, clean out, no overclock, just ready to go. Turn it on, start the batch file, gone. So we will pause it, and then we will see the 5-minute average. So boom, 5-minute average. You're hitting, mid to high teens with this current setup that we have going on here. So we'll go ahead and we will turn the Raven overclock setting on, and of course, yeah, it's at 174 on the power on the core, 1000 on the memory, and fan at 97, and the power target was set at 80, but we're gonna turn it down to like 79, just one notch down, nothing crazy. And we'll go ahead and click apply and save, and now we will restart the miner, and then we'll of course pause it again and 5-minute average. So here the miner is starting back up, so we'll pause and we will continue. So here we are, the 5-minute average. You'll see a 24 mega hashes, 18 mega hashes, 16s, 17s. I saw a 25 and a 26 in there as well. So that's the overclock worked really well. It actually even worked a little better than it did on Raven. On Raven, that overclock was only getting me about 23 mega hashes. So on here, it's getting about 24 to 25 mega hashes at the peaks, which is an improvement, nonetheless. So that's always good to see. So I hope you enjoyed that, setting all that stuff up and all that great gizzity goodness. So we'll check back up here on the pool real fast and see if it's loaded on poolside. And first we got to go into the wallet and click paste, submit, and now we are in the wallet. And of course, no Pexa, it's okay. But it does show that our hash rate is there and we are mining to the pool. So that's awesome. It's working. That's what you love to see, right? So the 2 Satoshis. It's a super cool, little testing algorithm that I was testing on. It was nothing fancy. It wasn't meant to make a lot of bucks. That's not what that purpose was. It was there just to really test the X16R V2 algorithm and seeing how the overclock settings and stuff plays with it that we already currently had set up for that algorithm prior to the fork. Of course, the fork hasn't happened yet. It happens, I think, the 1st. So coming up here next week, we will have the fork of Raven. So we will recover all of this once Raven is out and we are actually mining on Raven, not just a different coin on that algorithm. So without further ado, guys, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, share the video to everybody and anybody. Would greatly appreciate all of it, as well as the donation links are down below. Anything y'all donate, of course, helps me get new gear that I can help put on the channel and make new videos. So without further ado, guys, I will catch y'all later, and keep them hash rates up.